Hi, I'm Joan Siff, president of Watch, World Against Toys Causing Harm. I'm here today with our 10 worst toy list. These are toys that are representative of the different types of hazards that you may run into while doing your holiday shopping. This Puling animal duck was manufactured by Haba for children 1 year old and up. For years we've known that strings along cords on toys can lead to strangulation injuries for children. Crib toys have a regulation that their strings need to be 12 inches or under. So we ask, why is a toy with a 33-inch cord being sold for babies 1 year old and up? This is a toy that should be avoided and has no place in the toy box. This yellow school bus is sold for children 3 and up. Let me illustrate the hazard for you. The hard rubber tires can be removed and present a choking hazard. This test tube is actually the industry standard for small parts. If a small part fits in it, it's not to be sold for children under 3. On the bottom, you can see that it has a stick-on warning label. Now the problem with this label is that it can come off. If a toy needs a warning label, it should be permanent and not removable. This is the Twist and Sort toy manufactured by Gufdecraft for children 3 and up. In October, the Twist and Sort toy was recalled because the peg on this post is removable and once removed poses a choking hazard to young children. This toy, purchased after the recall, presents the same hazard. Recalls, while important, are not always effective. This is the Stepper low-rise Stilts. It's marketed for children 5 and up. It comes with no warnings or cautions, even though it presents the potential for serious impact and head injuries. It's easy to assume that toys, just because they made it into the retailer's shop, are safe for your children. We would suggest avoiding toys like this that present an inherent danger to your child. This fold and go trampoline is manufactured for children 3 and up. On the box of this toy, you can see a warning for choking hazard, but what you may not know when you buy it is that inside there is a warning, and I'm paraphrasing, that a child should only use this toy with a controlled bounce. This raises several issues. First, when you're shopping, get into the packaging. Make sure you're familiar with the toys and the warnings that may not be on the box. Second, I challenge any parent to get their child to use this toy with a controlled bounce. This is the incredible Shrinky Dinks maker, manufactured for children 8 and up. Electric toys like this have no place in the hands of your children. This uses a 120-volt house current and a 60-watt light bulb. This is a toy to avoid. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean sword-fighting Jack Sparrow. When you hand this to your child, they're encouraged to push the lever on the back and activate the 4.5-inch hard, rigid plastic sword. This can lead to serious potential eye injuries and puncture wounds. This Gigan Godzilla figure, marketed for children 4 and up, is sold by a major toy retailer. This toy has unforgiving, hard, rigid plastic protrusions on its back, on its wings, on its arms. Just think about how children play. They could fall on it, they could injure other children, it could lead to serious impact and puncture wounds. This Z-curved bow, sold for children 8 and up, was purchased on a major online retailer site. This comes with many warnings and instructions, one of which says to pull the bow back at only half strength. What does that mean? This subjective warning is seemingly impossible for a child to follow accurately. This toy has the potential for eye and other impact injuries. This is the Power Ranger Samurai Mega Blade, sold by a major retailer for children 4 and up. According to the box, this blade extends 2 feet, and in the hands of a 4-year-old child can create a hazard. This is the toy that has the potential for serious impact injuries. When you're buying a toy, think about how the child's going to use it and if it's a toy that you think will be safe in a child's hands. This toy says, do not aim at anyone or hit anyone. Again, I challenge you to find a 4-year-old that can follow those instructions to the T. This holiday season and year-round, we hope that parents and caregivers will go into toy stores armed with the knowledge of the different types of hazards that are out there. Know the classic toy hazards, such as small parts, strings that can lead to strangulation, sharp edges, but also look out for hidden hazards. Open up the boxes, examine the toys, Make sure you're familiar with all the warnings and cautions before you hand the toy to your child. And remember that a toy is an embellishment of life, not a necessity. So if there's a risk of injury, it's not worth it. We hope that with education, parents and children will have a safer holiday season.